This video has spoilers only for the first 30 to 40 minutes of the game. So basically in this game you play as Jasmine Lee, a mother who's been searching for her daughter Mia for 6 years. Mia disappeared from a hospital while being treated for skin ulcers, and she has a distinct feature, a deformed ear. After years of dead ends, Jasmine finally gets a lead about a mysterious place called Chen Village that is located up in the mountains. The game starts with Officer Will driving Jasmine up to the village, and on the road there's some weird stuff going on already, as they keep passing the same person again and again. Ultimately, things go south when they crash into a statue. When Jasmine wakes up, Officer Will is nowhere to be found, and her phone is busted. So with no other choice, she follows a trail up the mountain. This game's pretty creepy and unnerving from the start. It's first person, and you explore this isolated mountain village that's clearly not right. The locals do this weird hand gesture thing and keep chanting some kind of incantation. You find these religious talismans everywhere, and there's this recurring symbol of the Buddha mother they seem to worship. And as you explore, you come across this house where things get really messed up. Now this game has that slow burn creepy horror vibe most of the time, and what I think is great is that it doesn't rely on cheap jump scares, and the jump scares that are present actually caught me off guard, which is respectable. If you've played and enjoyed the unfortunately unavailable PT, then let me say there are some resemblances in how the game manages horror. Like there are these scenarios where you seemingly keep walking in circles and just enter the same area again and again, but some things slightly change. Sometimes when people see you, they react in terror, like you're some kind of monster. So clearly, there's a much bigger picture behind all this. The gameplay mixes exploration, puzzle solving and stealth. I found the puzzles to be just right in difficulty most of the time, but I do hope that they increase just slightly in difficulty as you progress the game. There's no combat based on my experience, so you'll have to run away and hide from your enemies. You'll be finding keys and solve combination locks as well. Throughout all this, you are finding notes and clues about what's going on in this village. There's a notes section in your inventory, so you can review your progress and get some extra context. These notes are also sometimes necessary to progress a puzzle. There's also quite a bit of environmental and contextual storytelling going on. There are quite a few items that you can inspect that will give you some context. And honestly, this game may not be for people that get depressed or upset very easily, because this game has some dark stuff and disturbing stories going on. That's a clear plus in my book, but just a heads up that the game may not be exactly for the faint-hearted. The atmosphere is what really impressed me. The sound design with all the chanting in the background, the way the village feels both abandoned and watched at the same time, the pacing and how the game slowly introduces you to these weird things, and how it plays with your expectations about what's real and what isn't. It's definitely going for a psychological horror vibe, rather than just jump scares. It is worth mentioning though, that the game had some occasional stutters on my RTX 4090, which it definitely shouldn't. These were not very frequent, but they were present. And that sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.